Hey there, YouTube Madwitch here, and I got a confession to make. I'm a privileged white male! Seriously though, apparently, you know, white dudes like myself are privileged. And you know what? It's true. Americans are privileged. Because you see what I'm doing right now? It's called eating. A lot of people don't know what this is. They don't understand what it is to eat. They go day in, day out, hoping for just a scrap. America has become so petty to allow itself to delude itself that Americans, that certain Americans are more privileged than others, have more rights than others. If this was the case, then more white people should be talking out against all the benefits that people of color, and I'm not talking about just blacks, but Hispanics as well, people of color, non-white people, how much benefits they get. I'm currently unemployed. I don't have a job. The last job I had was a thankless one. I was a dishwasher, and it's probably going to happen again this summer. Working for $7.75 an hour. I don't get food stamps. I don't get Social Security. I don't get welfare. None of that. I don't even have insurance. But I'm a white male, so I'm privileged. I live in a trailer that's falling apart. Literally. There's holes all over the floor, all over my floor. In the bathroom, holes. Big hole like this, not even shitting you. My coffee table is a piece of plywood on two bins. Yeah, my coffee table. But no, I'm a white male, so I'm privileged. You're right, I am privileged. Could you see that? Whole roof. There are thousands of Americans right now that don't even have a roof. And you know what? Those Americans are called homeless. And race doesn't define if you're homeless or not. Mm-mm. It don't care. White, black, Hispanic, Asian, Islamic, don't care. But you're right. I'm privileged because I got a roof. And it's not because I'm white. It's not the hell because I'm a guy. I only live here. That's all I do. I live here. This is my girlfriend's place. not mine. Surprised she tolerated me this long. I'm grateful she's tolerated me this long. But yes, I'm privileged. You see, if it wasn't for my girlfriend, I'd be homeless. I wouldn't be eating right now. I wouldn't have a roof over my head. And as everyone knows, I'm a smoker. I'd be picking butts out of an ashtray. I just spilled oatmeal all over myself. But yeah, it's because I'm a white male that I'm privileged. I tried going to college. You know how many grants I qualify for? One. And it's a universal grant. It's called FAFSA. You know how much they gave me? Take a guess. I can guarantee you the number you said was wrong. I can't even hear you. I got just over $6,000. When the tuition itself was 10. I was just under $4,000 short. On the other hand, a black guy, my same age, same story basically. You know, we were both dropouts. We both got our HSEDs. I think he got his a little sooner than I got mine. We both applied for FAFSA. We're both, 25 years old. I qualified for 1 grant, FAFSA. They gave me just over $6,000. I gave it back to them. I never went to college. I didn't have the resources to. You know how much he got from FAFSA? He filled out FAFSA too. You know how much he got? He got the tuition he needed, plus a little bit more. He got just over $10,000. Just in FAFSA. FAFSA alone. He also got 2 other grants. One was because he was African American. And one because he was a felon. But no. I'm privileged. Damn fucking straight I'm privileged. I have a privilege to be making these videos. To speak my mind. To let other people know what I think. I'm privileged. But it's not because I'm white. Surely hell ain't because I'm a guy. Because I'm privileged enough to live in a country where there's freedom of speech, where I can actually speak out against my government. Where I can freely express myself in whatever way I wish. Where I can choose to practice whatever religion I want. Where I can eat whatever I want. where I can wear whatever I want, be with whoever I want to be with, drive whatever car I want, have internet connection, cell phone. Damn straight I'm privileged. But it's not because I'm white. And it sure hell ain't because I'm a guy. It's because I'm an American. An American who actually has people who care about him. I'm not privileged. I'm blessed. So instead of everybody blaming the white man, why don't you do something about it? Help your fellow human. There are veterans starving, cold. I'm being treated better than our veterans, and I've done nothing to further this country. Veterans who are white, black, Mexican, Asian, Hindu, I don't give a damn. They're out there on the streets, homeless, starving, wondering what the hell they were defending. I'll be thinking the same goddamn thing. Spent years overseas defending your asses, and this is the things I get? Damn straight I'm fucking privileged. To have warriors like them make sure that my freedoms still exist. But you want to bring race into it. Like, that's the issue. There you go, kitty kitty. It's the white man's fault that people are so oppressed. This ain't true. To those minority groups who think that they're so oppressed by the white man, consider your actions throughout your life. What have you done? Join a gang? Smoke some crack? Shot up some heroin? You on meth? You beat your wife? Think about what you done. Robbed anybody lately? Doesn't feel so good when it's directed back at you, does it? Knowing that you've done nothing wrong. But yet thinking that everybody thinks that way. Now, I'm not saying that all minority groups in America think it's white privilege, white male privilege. No, they're just racist, is what they are. And I've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of very bright individuals that weren't white, that actually made a life for themselves, and that still are making a life for themselves. And you know what they've told me was the hardest struggle they had to deal with? Getting off the goddamn streets. That was the hardest part for them. But no, white privilege. Where's my grant for being white? I don't got one. I've never lived a nice, comfy, cozy life. I was homeless until just 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years ago now. I, from 17 to 25, I was homeless. Wondering when was the next time I was going to eat. When was the next time I was going to be able to bathe? But no, white privilege. I fucked up. I've made bad choices. I suffered the consequences. If it wasn't for people who cared about me and who loved me, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be talking on YouTube today. I don't know if I'd be alive, but I wouldn't be here on YouTube. White male privilege. It's a bitch. Because I am up into my asshole in debt. The only support that I can give is manual labor. My girlfriend's Social Security pays for everything. I contribute practically nothing. Like I said, as of right now, I don't have a job. Where I'm at, jobs are scarce. I can get my old jobs back in the summer. That's about it. Seasonal jobs don't last long. But no, white male privilege. I don't know where everybody's getting this white male privilege from. The white males that are actually successful, the majority of them worked for that. They started at nothing. They started where I'm at, and they built themselves up. There are successful black men out there that came from nothing, absolutely nothing, and went up. But no, white male privilege. Look at all your rap artists today. And back when I was a kid, you know, they struggled, yeah, but they did something with their lives. They made it. They got educations. They became hip hop artists or rap artists or R&B artists because they had the talent to do it. The only talent I got is fucking. Well, I don't got any talents. I'm a fair drawer, but you ain't gonna see my shit up in a fucking museum anytime soon. I like playing video games, but I suck at those too. You think somebody's gonna come up and hand me a game and said, "Here, play this, and I'll pay you freaking $10,000"? No, you ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. My only hope right now is to win the lottery. But no, white male privilege. If white male privilege truly existed, I'd have my daughter right now. I would. Me. I don't. My daughter's mom is a native. My daughter lives with her mom. But no, white male privilege. I get to see my daughter once a week. Do you know how hard that is for me? Just getting up there to where she lives is a task and a half. Just because I have to take the public transportation. I don't have my own personal vehicle. And no, not because I can't afford it, and not because, you know, any legal standings or whatever. It's just because I don't know how to drive. Never learned. But no, white male privilege. So the next time you talk about how hard you have it, the next time you say white male privilege, think about all the homeless people here in our own country. Our veterans that are homeless in our own country. Think about all those kids in third world countries who don't know when they're going to eat next, who've lost their mother and their father to disease or war or whatever, to fend for themselves. Nobody cares about those kids. But no, you have it so bad when you got one of those and food in your stomach and clothes on your back and working plumbing. You got cable and internet and Wi-Fi and gaming systems and cars. You're able to go out there, get a job, make money. You're able to support yourself and your children. But no, what we gotta worry about is white male privilege. Knock it off with that shit. Not every white guy is privileged. You know what? There are plenty of black billionaires as well. And you know what? They're going to pass it down to their kids. And if their kids are smart about it, they'll pass it down to their kids. It's not a privilege. That was earned by a generation and passed down. It's a smart thing to do. But no, white male privilege. Get your head out your fucking asses. Whites don't have privileges. We don't get the same kind of financial benefits as those of other races, of those of the minority. I'm broke. I don't have a job. If it wasn't for my girlfriend, I'd be homeless. You know where I would be right now? On a street corner, homeless, with nothing. No social security, no food stamps, no insurance, no welfare, nothing. I'd have nothing. I wouldn't have you guys. I'm not privileged. There's no such thing as privilege. You work your ass off to become what you are today. And if you're lucky enough, you will be blessed to have people in your life that will help you and support you and take care of you in times of need. I am blessed. I busted my ass for nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I am blessed. I have a beautiful baby girl and a wonderful girlfriend who is tolerating my unemployment. So again, look around you. Look at everything you have. You have a lot more than a lot of people. You have more rights than a lot of people. And the rights you have aren't dictated towards the color of your skin. Those are rights you get because you are an American. You're able to have the things you have because you busted your ass to get them. Be proud of that. Stop blaming illusionary problems on nothing. Be thankful for what you have right now. Because one day, you won't have it anymore. One mistake, one slip up, that's all it takes. And you can lose everything that you have ever worked for. And then what are you going to do? You're going to blame the white man for your problems? Or are you going to own up and take responsibility for your own actions, for your own mistakes? I never blamed anybody when I first became homeless. I only had myself to blame because they were my choices. I made the conscious decision to do the things that I did to fuck my life up. And I paid the consequence. I'm still paying the consequence. Be grateful, be thankful, and feel blessed for what you have. As always, blessed be.